Good morning, and I want to welcome you to Emergency and Disaster Planning, FESA 3105 for summer semester 2016. My name is Beverly Walker, and I am going to be your instructor for this course. I'm really excited about this course and about the opportunity that it presents for us to be prepared for the different types of emergencies and disasters that we might encounter. I wanted just to kind of run through the course site just a little bit so that hopefully it will alleviate any kind of problems that you might have for the summer semester. Most of my courses are set up where if you click on content, that will take you to the table of contents and you'll be able to see everything that is in the course. This kind of helps you maybe look ahead and be prepared for what's coming. When you click on these different sections on the side, those are the different topic headings. The course syllabus there, you can print that off. It will describe everything that I am describing to you today. The course map, how to do things, and then we get down here into, and I'll speak to this a little bit later, but when we get down here into module 1. The textbook is set up with 15 chapters, and that works well when you have a 15-week semester. However, we don't have that much time during summer, so I've divided things up a little bit differently. Module 1 is disaster anticipation and preparation, and everyone's responsible for that material. You can see that each chapter has a quiz. There will be a PowerPoint for each chapter and maybe some additional reference type reading that you might want to look at. In Module 1, there is a discussion question that is going to be posted, and you can access that question from this content page. Module 2 is managing disasters. And again, chapter 4, 5, and 6, it has 3 chapters. Also, under Module 2, you'll see that there is a NIMS ICS review overview that's mandatory. And I said it's mandatory because so many of us have had a lot of NIMS materials. This is just kind of a review overview to make sure we're all on the same page. It's mainly video. It's just a short type of a reference. And so please review that so that everyone is there together. When you get down into modules 3, 4, and 5, this is where you will find that the different specific threats or the specific disasters are discussed. In module 3, we have frequent threats. That's fire, transportation, and hazmat. Module 4, growing threats, global concerns, and then module 5 is natural disasters and recovery. And what I've done, this is where we're going to divide and conquer. In each of these sections, I have assigned different chapters to the different students in the class. Your responsibility is to write a report, if you will, a written document that outlines and overviews the information in those chapters. If you have more than one chapter, you want to combine them up, that's fine. But you are going to be teaching the class. Not only will there be, excuse me, a written document, but I want you to, you're going to be presenting this to the class. And so whether you do a narrated PowerPoint, you do a video lecture, anything like that, you want to make I want to try to do it creatively, but also virtually, in case we can't all get together. If we can find a time to get together for each of these, that will be perfect too. But in Module 3, I have assigned, as you can see, there's names beside these. Philip, I've given you catastrophic fires and transportation disasters. Sydney, I've given you hazardous materials disasters. In Unit 4, Whitney, you've got Homeland Security and Civil Disorder and Terrorism, which is chapters 10 and 11. Ariel, mass casualties and mass evacuation. And then in Module 5, David, you've got chapter 13 and chapter 14, which are natural disasters. Again, I tried to do this based on the amount of material in the chapter. Those of you that just have one chapter, they were a little bit longer. and the others were not quite as long. So those are your assignments. If you don't have to read anything that's not yours, you are responsible for the material, of course. But hopefully, remember class members um, that you are teaching the class what they need to know in those particular units. So do a good job on this. Each student will have access to the written document, um, as well as how whatever presentation method that you choose. If we can find a time to get together via an online, whether it's Skype or Zoom or Join Me or something like that during the semester, we will do that as well. Everyone's responsible for Module 6, which is just one chapter, Chapter 15, the last chapter. There will be another discussion question. I haven't quite finished setting up the site yet, but I wanted to kind of review that with you so that you won't freak out when you see 15 chapters in 8 weeks. Some of them are easy. Some of them are a little more difficult, maybe new material for you. I will be posting what you'll see. I will make a new section over here on your project as well as the presentation itself. I'll be getting that posted in the next couple of days, but I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. So enjoy the course. Let me know if you have any questions about the instructions for the course or this particular video, and that way we can get those answered right away, and I'll be glad to work with you. I'm excited to have everyone in the class this semester, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.